What's going on, and welcome on into the channel. This is my 6'8" point guard build. This guy has been absolutely dominating the 5v5 circuit for me, and when I play with my friends, play with teammates, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want a smaller version of this guard build, it's very good. Also, is also on my channel at 6'1". You're a lot faster, but the problem with that is you're pretty much running with the metas, and everyone has a 6'6" plus build on you, and you kind of get dominated down low in the 5v5 circuit. You have no interior defense, but this guy can do everything. Triple double monster, Magic Johnson build, whatever you want to call it. He is a pass first, just playmaking destroyer. So obviously this right hand, left hand, that's purely up to you. Jersey number, purely up to you. So we're gonna go 6'8". And these are very important because I'll cover them when it comes down to certain badges as well. You got 6'8" build, you got 194 weight, and you're gonna go with the 7'6" wingspan. Now obviously I think shooting isn't very difficult this year, but obviously that's purely up to you, and I can show you the jump shot that I have on this build at the end. I'll go into that and I'll show you the jump shot I have on this build. That's pristine as well. But you also should know, obviously some people like driving dunks. The layups are so good in this game. You don't need a driving dunk, and you can save yourself so many points and get so many other badge points in so many other areas if you just cut out your driving dunk and you just rock layups. This guy can hit middies, he can hit threes, and obviously you can adjust this if you want to adjust this, but you really don't need driving dunk, especially if you're playing 5v5, or even if you're in the park and you have a big man who's rocking down low in the 3v3s. You don't really need that driving dunk when you have a 85 layup that will just dominate anything going at the rim, especially when you cover. So the reason why I go 85 is because Giant Slayer is such a good badge. So I have Giant Slayer, I have Fearless Finisher, and I have Fast Twitch, and I have zero problems attacking the rim. I have zero problems facing anyone who's 7 foot or taller. I get around them easily, I up fake them, I drop the ball in the hoop. It's simple. So close shot is also very important because that's how you get the Giant Slayer. You need your close shot up above. You either need an 80 driving layup, which you can get, or you can get the 77 close shot. I went with the high close shot because I am a big floater person, and floaters are affected on the close shot as well as the driving layup. So that's a whole reason why I did that. So let's go to shooting. Shooting next, you can go, I'm a big shooter, mid-range 83, three-pointer 84. Now I did that simply so that way you can get certain things. If you go with for blinders, if you get an 83 pointer, then you get silver blinders. Catch and shoot is a very big badge. You need an 81 3-pointer for this. So that is something. Agent 3s, you guys know, is an overpowered badge right now, and you want this as high as possible. I only went with an 83, obviously. I went with an 84, but I needed an 83, so that's why I went here. And then next up, Limitless Range. You can get it if you want to get it, if you want to expand it. But the problem is when you sacrifice, and the reason why I went 6'8" is I'll cover the speed and acceleration when it gets to the playmaking badges. But I just went 83, 84. I think that's a really good range. And you can get a lot of the really good badges that you really want. Mini Magician, you get 81 for your mid-range. You can get that on Hall of Fame. Green Machine, Guard Up, all of this stuff. Guard Up is a really good badge as well. 83, three-pointer. Next up, so obviously the playmaking. This is, like I said, I'm a very pass first on my 5v5. I average over 10 assists a game, and it's something that's very important. Look at these badges you get. So we have 25 badges. You get Hall of Fame quick first step, and that was very important because you need an 80 speed with ball. And that's why I made the build 6'8", 194 pounds, because you get that 80 speed. You actually can get higher if you wanted to. You can get it up to an 84. But the problem is if you go to 6'9", you no longer can get that 80 speed. And you no longer get Hall of Fame quick first step, which is a very good badge you want to have. Clamp Breaker is a very good badge as well, and you need an 87 ball handling to get this. So I have an 89 ball handling, but that's just because I wanted to have all of this stuff. I wanted to have all of the goods. Bailout, needle threader. I'm a big passer, like I said, so I got gold needle threader. I could get to a 92 if I want to get Hall of Fame needle threader. I don't actually think you need that, and you sacrifice badge points if you go to 92. But if you want to go to 92 and you just want to be throwing absolute fire missiles, feel free to go to 92. But you also get hyperdrive with an 80 speed with ball, 83 ball handle. You get gold hyperdrive, and that's pretty much all you need to really dominate. And I know a lot of people are killer combo people. 88 ball handling for killer combos. So these badges are really good for playmaking. Get 25 of them. And then on top of that, you get your 4 when you do your Welcome to the Journey challenge, where you can, I added them all to playmaking, so I actually have 29 playmaking badges, and I can get everything that I want. Next up, defense, and this is where I said this is where I separate myself. Most people can't hang with the big guys. They can't handle with these big guards. They can't handle with a power forward, small forward. They only can play a small guard. But this person can, I can guard 1 through 5. I can guard big guys down low because I have Challenger. 86, 86 is pretty much all I need for a gold Challenger. Clamps, I have it right now on an 88 perimeter defense, but I can get to gold clamps if I want to get to gold clamps. I just have to sacrifice a couple other things. I also get my block up to a 75, but that's just so that I can have anchor if I wanted to go this route. Chase down artists with that 75 block is the whole reason why I did this. I have it on gold. Gold chase down artist. I can pretty much cover whatever I need. And then you get Hall of Fame menace, 87 perimeter defense. I went 88 just because I had an extra point that wasn't going to be used anywhere else. Ankle braces is very important, 86 perimeter defense. So you pretty much, I'm covering everything that I need. I got interior defense, 81. I got perimeter defense, 88. My steals an 82. I can get, if you go back into this interceptor, I mean, you only need a 78, but on an 82, I'm averaging somewhere around 3 to 4 steals per game. And that's just, it's just wild stuff. Block, you want to have block. You need to have these 4 characters if you want to be able to stop these meta builds at 6'8", because this is a meta build. And then defensive rebounding. This is super important. You're probably like, why do you have defensive rebounding as a point guard? Because defensive rebounding is one of those categories that directly links to your ability to get defensive badge points. You can see here, if you lower, look how quickly you drop all of those points. Like, I just went from 23 to 17. But if you go up, what I had it at, 82? Yeah. Had an 82. Like 6 badge points just get, like, that is one of the defensive categories that gets your badge points up as high as possible. But if you really wanted to get something a little bit higher, you wanted to get gold clamps, you can drop this stuff down if you really wanted to. Get gold clamps, but you're sacrificing badge points here. So like I said, now you're down, yeah, you got gold clamps, you got 92 defense, but you're sacrificing badge points. So you just lost 2 badge points just so you got gold clamps. You can ask yourself if that's what you want to do, fine. Sure, that's I'm sure you can get away with that and do what you want to do. You could drop this free throw down if you are good with able to get your free throw up to a certain point, and then you can come back in here and you can pretty much get back to a 70. You can play around with this obviously, but you're sacrificing badge points, so that's why I don't recommend doing it. Get this back to an 82 and get my free throw. In the rec, for me, you got to have a good free throw. I think 70-75 is a pretty good free throw. Obviously, you can play around with it. 80, I said, is a very important number because you need to get speed with ball in order to get some of your playmaking badges. 89 stamina is more than enough to handle. And then you know strength is very important. You got a 67 strength, and you can pretty much play around with it. But it's been a dominant build for me, and I have 0 issues guarding 1 through 5. Just been absolutely dominating in the rec. I either run enhanced jump shot contests, but I actually usually run extreme clamps. And then I always run my team rating boost just because I have the accelerator badge, so I get takeovers very fast. So this is pretty much the build. I hope you guys like it. It's a little bit different than the small guard build, but this build will absolutely dominate in the 5v5 courts. It can play 3v3. You can play 2v2 with this. And I actually did say that I will show you guys my jump shot. I'll show you the jump shot. So it's two-way play shot, and this is the jump shot. Jump shot creator. Which one am I using? The mill? Yeah, jump shot creator. So I got A- release, A defense immunity, A- speed, timing impact C+. So that's a Kyle Kuzma base with a Paul Millsap. I have the release speed all the way down because if you want to be fast, you can be fast, but you can be an A+ release speed if you want to be a release speed. But I timing impact I think is very important, so I lower this all the way down. Plus A- for me, I can get any shot off that I need to get off. And then I have the blending 33% Paul Millsap, 67% Oscar Robinson. I got A's pretty much across the board except timing impact, but that's good enough to green all my shots. So I hope you guys like this video. Pass it around, and catch you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.